Storms, yeah, I know that. Probably like 2 hours. Stem Stores Highway, yeah, right, Kristen? For sure. You need some. Is it still really dry? I don't need rain over here. It's been raining already. Everything's very wet, and hopefully this fire will keep going because I kind of stacked it and then made a teepee. So hopefully, no promises. It's very wet and humid here. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. It's Friday. It is Friday. You're still waiting to connect? I wasn't connected before, was I? Or did something strange happen?
No.
Probably me looking into the camera really weird. What's everybody doing this weekend? Right? Rain. It's just gotten really bad. Hi, Melissa. Melissa's back from vacation. Melissa is a vacation girl. You excited to be back, Melissa? I seem to be buffering. Hi, Lewis Acre Farm. I have you running inside the house yet. Last time I looked, we're still running. I really like your seeds playlist. That was really neat. Hi, Scratch and Pete. How are you? Melissa, I need a vacation from my vacation. I never got out of my jammies. I bet you need a jammy day once in a while, right? Thanks, Andy. Nice fire. Driving daily, just hoping to say hi. Hi. Hi, Kyle. Good evening. Yes, good to see you too. Thanks for coming in. How's everybody doing? Anybody have special plans for the weekend? I'm burning up some wood that Andy cut down, which was nice. At least the fire keeps the mosquitoes away. I'm kind of looking forward to the rain because then we'll get some, it'll be a little bit cooler. KK's been doing some videos and stuff all evening. Yes, doing good. Thank you so much, Kyle, for asking. I hope you're doing good too. How's your night going? Thank you. Am I buffering for anybody else? It might be kind of buffering. Oh, you're going to Daytona Beach, Florida tomorrow, Kyle. Oh, that's nice.
Been there?
Yes, we stayed in Daytona Beach for a little bit over a week, and I had a hard time sleeping. That was a rowdy town. That was a rowdy town. We went on truck week, so I don't know if it's always rowdy. Yeah, that was definitely rowdy. But they had a good coffee shop, good wings down the road, and they had really good ice cream too that we walked to, which was nice from the hotel. Hi, Henry Nelson. Happy Friday. Oh, good, Kristen. Kristen says no buffering here. I hope so. Hopefully. I can move it back. Is it getting a little hot?
Yeah, I think I'll start going down.
Okay.
Slope around.
Yeah. Once this thing gets hot, it gets hot. Bloop, bloop. beep, beep, beep. Backing it up, backing it up. Back up the train. There we go. Lewis Aker says my keyword is shot, 2 letters, quit, LOL. There was buffing earlier. Okay. Hopefully it's good. Let me know if it's not. I'm not sure if I can move a little bit. It's so weird because I go from like 1 bar to 5 bars to 2 bars. I don't know what to say. See, on your phone, it's buffering. I don't know. Hi, Harry Humstone. How are you? Thank you. Yes, we're keeping the mosquitoes away tonight, Harry. How are you doing? You find any good deals, Harry? Harry's always finding the good deals. I love to watch your videos. Oh, KK uploaded a video from his Daytona Beach day a couple months back. Nice. KK's a little behind in editing. I'm trying to catch up. I know how that is, especially in the summer, KK. It's hard to keep up with all that. I have a lot of videos too that I never actually made into a video. I definitely have a lot of traveling videos that I never did anything with. Switching to phone so I can chat. Yay! How's your night going, Harry? Did you miss anyone, Becker Trucker? I'm not sure. I'm on John's phone, so the print is really, really small. But I appreciate you dropping links, Andy. That's nice. Yes. Kyle says, nice fire. Feels like a campfire right now. I wish I was there. Yes. Yes, it'd be better to watch, Kyle, because there's a lot of mosquitoes, so. Oh, that's nice, Andy. Thank you. Oh, hi, John. Are you going magnet fishing this weekend? Squirrel's magnet fishing. He's got a really cool channel for magnet fishing. That sounds like fun. I think tomorrow isn't it like 90% rain?
Yeah.
Down here. I've got a little energy drink tonight. What is this one? Frozen berry. This is hopefully going to keep me awake. Arctic vibe. Okay.
Cool you off.
Yes, nice and refreshing.
Essential energy. Burns body fat.
Yeah, I definitely need to burn body fat for sure, John.
Accelerates your ultimate fitness partner.
My ultimate fitness partner? I don't know if that's a fitness thing. What do you think?
That's their claim.
I mean, it gives you energy so you can work out, maybe? It's a lot of vitamins in it. I mean, so that's good.
A lot of caffeine.
It's got B12 and B6. Biotin, I could always use that. Vitamin C, you know, I mean, it does have some vitamins in there.
Does it have 200 milligrams of caffeine? That's like what? 3 cups of coffee?
Harry says, a few weeks I'll be having one of those. It's too hot right now in my neck of the woods. Yes, it's pretty hot here too. My phone does not like me today. Is that a B. Lewis Acres? That's what I'm trying to read. His print is so small. Yes, we can at least try the best we can, Kyle. That is for sure. That is for sure. I want to start like a travel kind of channel too. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I kind of want to do like a travel or like a visiting kind of places or
Have to do more editing then.
yeah, I actually like editing. Harry says, I'm doing very well, thank you. And as far as picking up stuff, I'm doing pretty good. That's great, Harry. You've got a pretty nice collection over there of stuff. I learn a lot from Harry too on what to sell because some things I wouldn't even think of.
Yep.
And it's really cool to watch other resellers to see what they're selling too.
It's hard to believe there's a market for some certain
Yes. Yeah, like even a candy wrapper from the 70s that will sell for $12, no problem.
People selling their pet rocks.
Yeah.
80,
You never know. Oh, you lost part of your footage going to Minnesota. Yeah, sometimes you just kind of got to move on. And what you could do, though, with the lost footage is maybe just describe it. Like, put another clip in there of you describing, like, what happened or something. Maybe insert some pictures. You could do that, too. It's not a big deal. Really not too worried about it. Yeah, sometimes you just got to keep moving on, right? John is going to go out if the weather holds out. That's good. Henry Nelson says cheers. Cheers, Henry. Buffering. Oh dear. Harry's, my inner drink of the night is Miller Lite. That sounds refreshing, Harry. Yeah, it is pretty nice out. I mean, I would say it's warm, but not too uncomfortable. I put some pants on. Yes, we could do a camping channel, that's for sure. Something outdoorsy. I'm not sure what I would call it. I started a second channel, but I haven't really done anything with it. And I'm probably going to change the name. Oh, nice. Harry says mine is called 60 Plus Adventures. Is that your other channel, Harry? If it is, I'll make sure to subscribe. Driving Daily says it's amazing what sells. Yes, for sure. People buy every and anything. Yes, Kristen. Isn't that funny what people buy sometimes?
Yeah, like
You don't want to throw anything away.
like
Just list it.
like a box of broken watches.
Yes, one time I did buy a box of... Why did I buy that? It was like in the middle of the night. I don't know what I was thinking.
I think it was eBay was young at the time, and
I don't know what I was
I
doing.
want to win this auction.
Maybe.
That was back pre
That was probably the
1999.
first auction I won, and I bought a box of broken watches. I don't know if they were supposed to be broken. That was so long ago.
But you did resell it, so.
Yes, I did resell it, and I did make money. I think I broke it up a little bit because it was like a big box. But to this day, I won't buy a bunch of watches.
What about
unless
peppers?
it's like in jewelry, then it just happens to be there, but I won't go out and buy watches like that.
What about
Actually, you know what? I just sold a watch.
Did you?
Yes, I think I sold it for, I think around $36. It was Hobby Lobby. I just sent it in the mail. Louis Aker says, I'm chatting on the phone, watching and listening on the laptop, barbecuing sausages for dinner while the hubs cooks inside. Nice. I love to barbecue. Don't you like to barbecue in the summer?
Sometimes.
I probably do more of the barbecuing these days. I always like it because it's not so much effort and it's done and it's tasty and the flavors become infused.
Unless
Doesn't
you run out
take
of
too long.
unless you run out of propane halfway
Yes,
through.
right? Unless we run out of propane, then it's a real bummer. Hi, Just Jason Keto. He had a great live the other night. That was fun. I always like to see what you're making. Okay, so John says, if it rains, I will do a live stream. I will watch out for that for sure. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, so you're south of us. For us, it's probably going to definitely rain over here in Michigan. It's supposed to start at 11, but you know, you never know here. Do you want to push that, like this part in a little bit? The poker is over there. There's like only a fire at the top. See that?
You want me to push it in?
Well, see all the little right here? Just, yeah. Stoke it up a little bit. Oh, nice, Harry. I'll have to look for that right after this. It's and also food rating. Oh, that's my kind of channel. That is my kind of channel. I like doing stuff like that. Harry just did a couple videos on Cape Cod. Nice. Very nice. I have never actually been to Cape Cod. Oh my goodness, driving daily. I once bought a VHS for 25 cents and sold it for $125. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Hi Jen, how are you today? Happy Friday. Jen says, how's everyone doing tonight? We're doing good. We had Panda Express, and it was my daughter's 19th birthday today. So she got some presents, and she wanted Panda Express, so that's what we did. Boy, I keep losing connection. I don't know why here.
Probably the solar flares we're having lately. Disturbing.
Lewis says, now that I am mobile enough to be outside doing, I hate being inside. Yes. For us in Michigan too, we don't have a lot of months where it's really nice. So I try to get as much out of it as I can. Harry says, you're in Michigan. What a cool state. I want to come to Mackinac Island. That's where we had our honeymoon, didn't we, honey bunnies? We had our honeymoon in Mackinac Island, and it was really nice.
Yeah, we're down to one ferry service now.
Oh.
Because the boats are all...
Okay.
Someone just bought up the ferry services.
Okay.
They need a lot of repairs, so they're down to...
Okay. I would definitely recommend Mackinac Island, and they have really nice restaurants on the island, too. And the most wonderful fudge you've ever eaten in your life. So definitely check that out. I think Mackinac is probably, 8 hours from us? No? 5? 5 hours. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Melissa says, happy birthday to your baby girl. Thank you. I know, isn't that weird? Our baby's 19 already. Our baby's 19. A 60 plus adventures. Okay, that's Harry. This is my other channel. Nice. Let's see here. Whoops. Let's see if I go to channel. Okay, hubby just subscribed. So then I'll go in and subscribe too. Thank you. That's so fun. I love your name. That's cool. I'm trying to figure out what to name mine. Does anybody have any ideas? Jody's Outdoor Adventures. Jody's Outdoor Adventure and Travel. I don't know. I want something kind of catchy, but I can't quite figure it out. We do like to go different places, which is fun. Lewis Acre Farm says, love Chinese food. We have a mom and pop Chinese restaurant called, I don't know, kitchen, that we love to eat at. Thai's? Is it Thai's?
Thai.
Okay. That is nice, especially when you can support your own hometown, right? Yes. Here he says, okay, I'm sold. Oh, the fudge is the most. Like, if you go get fudge there, make sure you buy a lot and bring it home and freeze it because you'll always want more.
That's been there. I think they've been making it since the 1800s.
Yes. And they will show you how they make it and everything. It's so cool.
They do ship it, I think.
The restaurants down there are amazing. Definitely, if you go there, eat on the island. They've got some really good restaurants on the island.
And
They have a lot of shops outside the island too, but I prefer to be on the island.
you smell lots of horse food.
You're gonna definitely pay up, but it's worth it. While you're there, you might as well enjoy it, right?
Just watch where you're walking so you don't step on a pile.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of horses there. Our kids did not like that, did they? He says, it's 13 hours for me and waiting for a cheap flight. Oh, where did we find cheap flights at the other day?
Well, you can put your travel plans in Google,
Okay.
and then they'll send you an email when it gets cheap.
Well, also we found that there's airlines that if you don't bring luggage and you just
Frontier, if you don't want to carry a carry-on.
Yes, Frontier was so cheap.
As soon as you get baggage,
Yeah,
they charge you an arm and a leg.
if you don't need baggage,
Or if you can ship it, FedEx or something.
well, you can still have like your purse.
Yeah,
right?
but if you can't.
Or your under. Can you have your under storage?
I think they start charging you for any carry-on.
You can have a huge purse carry. Backpack?
That'd be considered
Backpack
a carry-on.
purse.
That'd be considered a carry-on.
Bring a purse.
If it's a personal item, I think they have to give that to you. But
Yeah, just bring a big purse.
if you have a carry-on,
See, but his wife and him, they could both carry a big purse and it should be fine.
we'll just pay the fee.
Yeah, I guess you could pay the fee, but it was super, super cheap. All the way from Michigan to Florida was what, like $100?
$150.
Yeah,
Round trip.
so cheap.
But when you start adding the luggage and everything, then you're up to about $300-400. So.
Karma says, my one and only is 33 years old. Aww. Isn't that funny when they get older? Then you feel really old, you know? I feel so old now that my baby's 19. I cannot believe it. How's your weekend going, Scratch and Pete? Oh, thank Andy. He says, make sure everyone hits the button and share and subscribe. Thanks, Andy. Yes, yes. And thank you so much to Izzy. She gave me a super chat earlier. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Izzy, if you're listening. That was so nice of her.
That was your first?
Andy was my first. He gave me a super chat. Thank you, Andy. That was super nice. Andy was my first and Izzy was my second. That was so sweet. Didn't even expect that.
Well, you got a lot of stuff to learn, yeah, right?
I have so much to learn, it's not funny. Once you get, I'm partially monetized, I'm not like fully monetized, but once you get that, it's like there's all these other things you can look at, and I'm like, oh, it's like a whole new world in there. Jen, you probably get a lot of hours doing live streams, don't you? There goes an airplane. So Andy, do you have any special plans this weekend? Andy had free tickets to go camping and he did not take him up on that. What?
That's really not really camping.
Yeah, I would
You're
say.
in a parking lot at a drag strip.
That's true. Wait, can you at least have a fire over there?
No, I don't think so.
No. The plane, yes, you can hear that.
Colin was there just a couple weeks ago. Racing,
Yes.
doing
I'd be scared to go there because Colin likes to race his car there, and that makes me, as a mom, that makes me so nervous. Andy says he's just going to help his dad for an hour. We can do something this weekend. I'll probably definitely do that because John's going to be doing the water softener. So probably take off for a while or go see a movie. If it's raining, we can go see a movie. I'm sure Sophia would like to go see a movie too.
What's that alien one?
Yes, you found us. Hi, social media girl. Hi, Carl. How are you doing? Definitely check out Carl's social media grow. It's such a fun channel. It's a great growth channel. It's just a lot of fun. I like hanging out with that. I hope you're having a good weekend, Carl. Andy says I'm free most of Saturday and Sunday. Okay, that sounds good. Yes, Carl, so much fun. It is a nice fire. We're kind of keeping the mosquitoes away. Is it working?
Kinda.
Yeah, it's working pretty good, but
I need a fire behind me to keep
yeah,
them off.
we need 2 fires. We need 2 fires. I definitely built it up because we've had so much humidity here that I wasn't sure if it would actually take, but I guess just filled it with enough cardboard and some newspaper.
Little
I
twigs.
stacked it on the inside too, like a tower.
It's get cold.
Yeah, yeah. That is for sure. I wonder how hot it is. It's gotta be, are you sure it's only 80? It definitely feels warmer than
The
80.
humidity's probably, it probably feels like 86.
Thank you, Carl. Carl says, have a great stream. Just wanted to say hello. Thank you. I appreciate that, Carl. I'll definitely be looking out for you this weekend if you're streaming. Driving Daily says, okay, I'm going back to working, y'all. Have a great weekend and enjoy the fire. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Kristen says, have a good night to Carl. Yes. We have a lot of fun over there. It's a great place just to hang out at night when you're not doing anything anyway, and it's just fun to sit there and chat with friends, right?
Where?
Carl's. Social Media Grow Show. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Karma. I just looked and I'm 1 hour, or let's see, and I'm 11 away from 300. Wow. Then you'll do a giveaway. Yes. That sounds fun. That is cool. Good job. I just love the fall too, Harry, right? The fall here is great. Michigan is really pretty in the fall. So if you were to come to Mackinac Island in the fall, you would get the most amazing pictures up here. And fall kind of hits Mackinac Island quicker because it's colder. It's a lot colder up there than it will be in this part of Michigan. I love fall too.
Yeah,
What's everybody like about fall? What's your favorite thing? I love pumpkin spice lattes.
Isn't Labor Day when they shut the Mackinac Bridge down and
Yes.
people walk across it?
I think so.
And
In
it's like
September.
5 miles long, ain't it?
Yeah, I have never done that before, but I've been there for it. Just never done it.
What do? You walk 5 miles across and you have to
take a bus back.
Oh, you take a bus
Yeah.
back? You have to pay for that?
I am not sure.
Or are you stuck on the UP?
You better be ready to spend some money when you go up there. That's for sure.
So all the traffic's backed up until they reopen it?
I am not sure, but it's a lot of fun being up there with all the people. It really is. Oh, you have to have 20,000 views so you can do the giveaway. I'm so close. Nice. Good job, Karma. That's great. What's the biggest town that you are near? The biggest town I'm near is Grand Rapids, Michigan. So we are in West Michigan. just south of Grand Rapids. We live kind of like really near to the Grand Rapids airport. I just streamed off my own live. I just pushed the button and it went up. Somebody else's live. That's weird how that does that.
You know, some people have weird lives.
Yes, we have some. When I accidentally push up and there's another live, yeah, I've definitely scrolled onto some really strange lives I don't want to be in lately. That is for sure. So Andy, where are you right now if you're listening?
In Pennsylvania.
That's funny, Harry. Harry says you have a big state. You can kick the shit out of us in the war. Yes, right? I was just watching, I like to watch travel shows, so I'm going to definitely be watching you. And I was just watching one where somebody went to the UP and they were traveling around like Golden something. I don't remember what it was. But somewhere in the UP. And they said, Michigan is so huge. It really is. It really is. We have great stuff over here, and I love Michigan in the summer. South of Van Wert, Ohio. Okay, I know that place well.
Yeah, that's where Colin had the robotics competition.
Our kids went there for robotics and played robots. They did really good, too.
They went on to the semi-nationals.
Yeah, nationals.
Was it Iowa?
Yes, it was pretty cool. It was very cool. And it was especially cool because we had two kids that were in it at the same time. So the big brother was looking after the little sister. It was so cute. It was so nice they got to go to the same school, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was really nice. Yeah, Van Wert area, there's not much around there. There's
farms.
Like that town of Van Wert, but I mean, there's some stuff there, but really...
Surrounded by farms.
It is definitely surrounded by farms and little two-track roads. Yes, you can hang up in the upper part, but I don't think there is good picking. Actually, Harry, the Goodwills have really good picking because here's the thing. Especially at the end of summer around Michigan, people go back to their other homes, and a lot of people around the lakes have their second cottage, like their second homes on the lakes. So when they leave for the summer, they donate all kinds of really good stuff. And it'll just be flooded with really awesome things that you can buy. Goodwill, and there's like other thrift stores too, but oh yeah, the picking is really good after summer. So fall is like the perfect time. You can find all kinds of stuff.
Well, the spring too. People are unloading.
Well, I know, like, as far as the thrift stores go and stuff, I'm sure there's estate sales and there's garage sales and all that, but when everybody packs up their cottage, they definitely get rid of what they don't want anymore.
It's a good time to buy a trailer when someone's trying to unload there.
Traverse City is a really good area to hit.
It's expensive.
It's expensive, and that's why it's good to hit for
The
reselling.
hotel rooms are like $200, $300,
Hotel will kill you.
$300 to $500 a night.
Yeah, how much did we spend on our hotel there?
It was like $350 a night.
Yeah, it was not anything special.
And there's more ones that are more expensive than that.
And honestly, yeah, there was really nothing special about that place, and it was expensive.
I mean, but you're right there in wine country, so.
Andy, maybe I should go with you one of these days. He says, I just came through the UP on Tuesday. That'd be cool to take a pit stop, Andy, and do some thrifting. Wouldn't that be fun? You're so lucky you get to travel around all over the place. Andy, have you seen anything really strange this week? Sometimes Andy's got some great stories. Anything really strange? Park the camper and Thrift. Yeah. Some of them have good parking lots. Some of them I'm not so sure. You could. There's actually a bus tour around here in the fall that goes up to like the Traverse City area, and they do a lot of picking, and then the bus tour comes back. I've thought about doing that.
Well, they have a winery bus that goes to all the wineries up there.
Yes, definitely. If you go to Traverse City, you can get on the little charter buses and do all the wineries. Carl Osterhaus and Amy Smart actually have a winery up there. And we went there. They were there too, and then we met them at
the restaurant.
The restaurant.
They're trying to be.
Yeah, they were trying to be very quiet that they were there. Whoops. I respected that. I didn't do anything weird. Verizon network was crashing yesterday.
I think it's all the solar flares.
That's John's theory. I don't know the theory.
They're disturbing the electrical
Oh boy.
field.
Here we go.
That's why you have the northern lights.
Okay, well I guess that kind of makes sense. Maybe. You never know. Hi Wolf Loyal, how are you doing? Howdy, I'm here just like I said. Awesome. So glad that you came in. Are you having a good Friday? I hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Not really. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not good. We kind of had one of those days yesterday. So today we could only go up from there, right? Well, hopefully you can just relax the rest of the day and have a better night. That's for sure. Whoops says someone destroyed my ancestor's gravestone. Yes, I actually had that too. And so what you do is you just go to the sexton of the cemetery. And sometimes it's the village.
Or the township.
Yeah, or the township. So you just look up the sexton and tell them it needs to be fixed. And that should take care of it. I've actually had to deal with that too. I volunteer for Find a Grave, so I get what you're saying, but they should fix it for you. And they can put it back together and cement it back, and it should be good. I'm sorry that happened though. Isn't that awful? I've seen the worst things happen in cemeteries. And something else that happens are those nice Civil War medals.
Yeah.
People steal those.
Yeah.
I find them at auctions all the time.
They're stolen.
I never buy them because I just feel so bad. But yeah, they came from somebody's grave. Wolf Loyal says, my family is old school Virginia, so people nowadays have issues. Yeah, I think it's about like having some respect, right? You definitely want to respect your ancestors. Having respect is good. And a lot of times too, there'll be trees or branches that fall down if you've had a storm, and sometimes that'll knock some of them out. And also, if you can't find one, sometimes some will be missing. They're actually underground, probably like 6 inches or so. I've dug several of them up.
They'll fall over and then they'll...
Yeah, they'll fall over and then they just kind of, grass will be growing over them or whatever.
The sexton should take them out.
They should, but you actually have to usually report it before they do anything about it.
Yeah. If they don't do anything, you show up at the township meeting and...
Yep. Yeah, if they don't do anything, just ask for the township manager. I've had to do that before
Or show up
too.
at the board meeting.
Usually if you show up at the village and ask for the manager and just sit there, and sometimes they'll be, oh, they're on lunch break. Okay, I'll wait.
All right. I'll see you at the board meeting.
I just smile and say, okay, I'll wait. No, I don't show up there, but I have showed up
but
at the
they don't want you
village.
to show up at the board meeting. And I'm bring the news crew with me too.
No, I'm just really nice to them, and I seem to get things done. I'm just really nice, and I smile, and if people don't want to help me, I just say, okay, I'll wait, and I'll just sit there and wait.
The last thing I want is a news crew shoving a microphone in their face,
Mm.
asking why they're not doing their job.
Yeah. I take the lower route of that, the more nicer route. You might take that route, but I like the less aggressive route.
I guess because I work in construction.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Sometimes you do, but usually if you're really nice and just smile and maybe wait an hour, if you have to.
Yeah, I'll wait an hour.
That's what I had to do. I don't apologize for my ancestors or who and what I am ever. The same thing. And I'm so glad we found each other because I love my ancestors too. And I also am linked to Ancestry, so I'll help people with their ancestry. And I'm on the board of the historical society. It's definitely nice to keep the memories going, right? No matter what they are. And I can find a lot of stuff out. And some of my relatives now do not like what I have found. But for me, it's part of our family history, right? It's how we all came here. It's how, they started their life in these areas. And I think it's so important to save that and just to know where you came from. I like to know anyway. So I think that's really neat. Oh, that's nice. If anyone in here is from Virginia, Semper Fi. Sig Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
Semper. I'm totally saying this wrong. I am
Semper
so
Fi.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm saying this so wrong.
That's the Marine Corps.
Okay, you say that word.
Sig
Semper.
I can't see what you're looking at.
And we're waiting.
I can't because you're moving the phone. I can't read it.
Sorry, I did not say that right. Let's just go with that. You've seen better days. Yeah, sometimes. It'll get better. You'll be amazed once you talk to the sextons. When I did that, they went the same week. And the next time I went to the cemetery, it was all fixed up and you couldn't even tell. So I'm sure it will go fine for you. It's the Virginia motto. Nice. Nice. I love finding people that like doing ancestry. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing to do in the whole world. Karma says people today are looking for a reason to be offended. Sometimes I feel that way around where I'm at, right? Oh, it's on the Virginia flag. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that. Melissa's gonna lie down and keep us running. Thank you, Melissa. You deserve it. You've had a long vacation. It sounds like you were watching some kiddos. Kids definitely make you tired, right, honey?
Especially when you have 4 of them.
Yes, we had 4. They're
3
all
in
adults.
diapers at one time.
They weren't all in diapers at the same time.
I said there was 3 of them at one time.
Oh my, well, maybe for a couple days. A Viking descendant as well. That is neat. So my family came up through Maryland, and then one of the sides was on one of the first Mayflowers that came over. So I thought that was neat. But my family came up through Maryland, and then they traveled through Ohio, and then some of them came up through Michigan. And the ones that came up through Michigan, a lot of people traveled together in a big group. Some of them had wagons and some of them did not. And some of them actually walked by foot, if you can imagine that. All the way from Ohio to Michigan.
They called that area Ohio Corners.
Yes, where my family lived. And then the current cemetery is called Ohio Corners back in the day. They don't call it that now, but when you look at the plot maps, that's what it was called and referred to. I think that's like a really special piece of history there. Yes. Melissa. Thanks, Jody. Yes, definitely nice to be kid-free zone right now. Yes. I'm definitely glad my kids are grown, Melissa. Wolf says, I'm Irish, Scottish, and Norwegian, and a little German as well. Well, that sounds like a good mix of stuff, and I bet your ancestry is super fun to do. Have you tried to do your tree before? I wish I had Irish descendant.
You might, you never know.
I don't know. I haven't found any yet. I wish I did, though.
You're still trying to make a firm connection between England and,
yes.
and the New World.
Yep. So my family came from England, and the king sent them over here to discover the New World.
Dorchester, Maryland, I think.
And a lot of the records, we can't figure out, like,
well, the one guy was here in 1680.
Yeah, so we go back to 1680, and we know the king sent them over here, but we just cannot make that last connection. And there's like hundreds of us trying to work on this. Yeah. It's exhausting, but I think what I have to do is start at Maryland, like start backwards. Start at Maryland and then work my way that way. Just kind of work my way backwards.
Yeah, if you can find the shipping manifest they have.
I started doing that, but then I was up till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then you know how it goes with, kids were in the house at the time, and then it was like, okay, the next day is a new day, and then you put that away, and then you're like, what was I doing again?
Yeah, just go to Ancestry.com, get one of their freebies, and see how far back you can go.
Wolf says, I know everything about my family. Oh, that is really awesome. I don't know how far you've dug, but what you can also do is go to the historical societies and pull up their like micro machines or their old newspapers, and that will give you more.
Microphone.
That will give you more stories too. Also, I found some pretty cool stuff in the old court records from the 1800s to 1920. There was a lot of family history in there, which I thought was neat.
Well, back then too, there was no Social Security.
No, everything was written down.
Everybody was on their own. So if you didn't have a meal to eat that day, you probably stole it.
Hi, Lucy Warren's World. How are you doing today? Good to see you. I seen you on Tuber Chat today. It's so nice to have Tuber Chat friends. I've definitely have a lot of friends from Tuber Chat. Wolf says, I've never had a good relationship with anyone from England because I'm not able to forgive British for what happened to your ancestors. Yeah, I guess for me, I know the history, and I just, it's history.
Gone.
Yep, those people are gone, and this is the history, and it's good to know the history.
But you gotta live in the present.
And then also, I feel like if it's bad things, it's good to know it so you don't repeat the bad things, right? Louis Ager says, I'm a purebred mutt. Yeah, same here, me too. A good mixture of everything. German, English, Scottish, Irish, Dutch, and a bit of Native American. So who knows what else? Yes, I agree. Same here.
You got a little native.
I got one side from British and then one side from pretty much Dutch.
Yeah, because the guy that came over, or the guy that goes back to the 1680s,
Yep.
He married a Native American.
Yes, he came over and married.
So that makes you what, 0.10,
maybe,
something like that.
I have to say I've helped collect a lot of really cool Native American history from this area with the Historical Society, and there's a lot of cool stuff over there. I think it's neat to have like different, when you go back into your family and it's like, okay, this person came from this area. It's just really neat to find all these different areas of like different things that have happened. I mean, just the stories that you find are just amazing sometimes.
You found that the guy's last will and testament that was filed way back then.
Yeah.
He gave one of his kids the church pew.
Well, that was funny. He gave, he divided his assets, and it was quite substantial.
He gave it all to the oldest one.
Yep. And then one of the kids,
the
only thing they got was the church pew, so they could sit there on Sundays. Oh my goodness. I thought that was really funny. Yeah, I get that. Wolf says, one of my ancestors were killed because of the most evil king, England ever had. Yeah, there were some bad ones, right?
Oh, yeah.
There, I mean, I'm glad I didn't live there back then, that's for sure. There was a lot of bad stuff that went down. That is for sure. I would love to go back to England. I think isn't it Somerset? I have there's a Captain Edgell.
Was it Somerset or was it
I don't.
Sexton?
I thought it was Somerset.
It was Somerset.
I'd have to look it up. I think it's Somerset, and there's a Captain Edgell buried in the wall of the chapel, and I would just love to visit that, like my ancestry from back then. I'm definitely glad I did not live in England back then. And if I were in England, I think I would definitely explore the New World and stay in England, right? Because the taxes were very bad there too. And the king had given my family a lot of land and places to live. But then after years that have gone by, they wanted so much in taxes, they took it back.
Some of your relatives were sent to Australia too as convicts, I believe.
Yes, convicts. A lot of them were sent to Australia from, Yuppers. Oh no, the only thing my family received in life was bloodshed, unfortunately. Oh no, Wolf. I guess it's good to, know the history and just, and not, it's always good not to repeat the bad things, right? And definitely be thankful that you have what you have now and not, there was definitely some bad things going on. I love looking into family history though. Now, if you're Dutch, it's very easy to do your family history because all you do is go to the Netherlands site and they have an extensive amount of records, and they've put their records where you can actually have copies of your ancestors, hundreds of years back that have signed all the documents and like getting married and then like their having babies, and it's
confusing though because they name their kids after the same person, and it's,
Jans.
So you gotta look at the dates to figure out what's going on.
You have to look at the dates, and then you usually have to look at the parentage to make sure that you got the right one. Because I know when I was looking back in yours, you have one that's Jans. There's 3 Jans. I'm like, what is this?
The Dutch have some weird names.
Yeah. Oh, Wolf says, I'm getting ready to head back to Scotland because being in the U.S. is too much pain and stupidity going people nowadays. Okay. Well, Scotland seems like, that would be a beautiful place to visit. Yeah. Is that where you're from, Scotland?
I'm sure it's not humid up in Scotland.
Oh, I bet it's beautiful up there.
Probably don't see the sun much, though.
There's definitely a lot of stupidity going on in my area these days. It used to be quiet, all farms, and now the farms are all going away around us, being replaced by homes. And
apartment buildings.
Yeah, it's changing by me for sure. And Andy is back. Yay, Andy. So how much was fuel, Andy, may I ask? Was it like 1,000 again? I can't imagine paying fuel for a semi. Can
I
you?
heard diesel in California was like $6.50 a gallon or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Those things hold what,
Okay,
350
let's see.
gallons?
Andy says $845 for gas for his
Mm.
semi. Oh, Andy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wolf says, I'm originally from Virginia, but my bloodline goes out to Ireland, Germany, Norway, Scotland. So I have a lot of places I can call home. That's nice. That's really neat. I think Scotland would be really cool. I've always wanted to visit Ireland. I just think that's the neatest place.
I don't think you would survive the food over there, though.
I might not survive the food. I might be eating
Because I don't think they have
weeds.
vegetarians in Ireland.
I don't eat meat, so I don't know. That would go
Or
good.
England.
I don't know.
Well, I guess they got a lot of Indian people from India. So
I like Indian food. I'd be okay with that.
A lot of them are vegetarians,
Yep.
so you might have something there.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with rice and beans. I could totally survive on rice and beans. I'd be perfectly fine with that. Give me a little bit of Taco Bell sauce. Good to go. I don't need fancy food. I'm good. Anybody watching any cool like Netflix movies? We just watched something on Amazon, didn't we? I fell asleep though. I was tired.
Jackpot.
It was called Jackpot?
Yeah.
It's just kind of a scary movie.
It's kind of like The Purge.
Yeah, if you like kind of scary movies, that was on Amazon.
It was kind of a...
We haven't really watched a movie in quite a long time. We've been watching some series though. I like the series on Netflix and
What was that
Amazon.
one that we watched straight through? Well, that was a Lacey Peterson one.
Yes, the Lacey Peterson trial. Yes, we watched that. We started watching it at night and we watched the whole thing, but we followed along on that journey when we were living out in Colorado. And, you know, it was on the news every day. It's hard to believe that was 20 years ago already, right?
Yeah.
20 years ago. Wolf says, no government will ever make me surrender ever. I made a promise to my ancestors never to let government or the king make me kneel ever. Yes. Definitely need to stay your own person for sure. So Andy, are you stopping at a different stop tonight? Or are you going back home? I think Andy had a stop on the other side of the state before he came home, if I remember right. Oh, cool. I'm watching my DVD box set of A Last Ship, and it's about a virus outbreak. Did we see that before?
Yeah, I watched that show.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good one. We haven't bought a box set in a while. What was that one box set that we were obsessed about? There was two of them. One was it Sharps?
Oh yeah, Sharps.
That was good. It's from like
old.
the 90s or 80s?
Yeah, the early 90s.
Sharps was good. And then we have Killjoy?
Oh, Lovejoy.
Lovejoy, that's what it was. Lovejoy.
That was from the 80s and early 90s.
That was in the 80s, and he's like an antique dealer, and he just gets into all kinds of mischief, and that's a really good one. Lovejoy. I mean, we've watched it twice, the whole box set twice, at least.
It used to be on A&E.
Oh, that's cool. My family is Navy, so anything Navy I have, that's neat. I have a lot of family in some form of the military. A lot of Navy members, or were Navy members, a lot of them have retired, and some of them are still in. And then
some of them probably want to retire, but they won't let them.
Yeah, we have one of those. He's very smart and he's awesome. And then we have my brother is in the reserves, so he is hopefully going to retire in the reserves.
Well, he said he's got 5 more years.
5 more years, yep. Oh wow. Wolf says my brother is a Navy SEAL and team with a team of 6, and my other brother is with team of 3. Nice. Yeah, it's always so much. It's so much fun to catch back up with them too, because sometimes they're gone for years.
Yeah, when he was in the sub.
Years.
When he was in the sub, you wouldn't hear from him for 6 months.
A long time. Yeah, I'm sure other family members do, but it's so nice to catch back up with him when he comes back. I just think it's amazing that some of them have stayed out and learned so many amazing things and had amazing ventures, and just it's really cool. Oh, you're eating dinner. That's good, Karma. Enjoy. My brother was able to meet Chris Kyle, our rip to a legend.
That's it. That's that sniper that well, the guy shot him.
Okay.
Firing range.
Nice.
He was the Marine, or there's a movie after him.
Oh, there's a movie. Okay. Some of these guys, yeah, they've done some amazing things. Oh no, Wolf. Wolf says my cousin died at the Twin Towers, unfortunately. Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry about your loss. That's absolutely horrible. So sorry. Yeah, that's horrible. I can't even imagine. Cannot even imagine. Totally devastating. For your whole family, I'm sure. Are you still feeling really humid? Are you cooling down?
No, it's humid.
It's very humid.
I just want the mosquitoes to stay away.
Yeah. So I have a coat on for the mosquitoes, but I'm warm.
Yeah, I'm hot. I don't keep the mosquitoes off.
Yeah. That is for sure. What says Biden left my friends in the Middle East and never gonna forgive anybody else to do with that either. That's very sad.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that changes soon.
Yeah, I haven't kept up on the news to know what's going on. Honestly, my husband does. He watches the news all the time, but I don't watch the news to know really what's going on.
All you gotta do is go to the grocery store and you can see what's going on by the prices.
Well, I do know the grocery store prices are absolutely insane.
Yeah.
They're so bad. Well, and then me like $290. I'm like, I don't feel like I got that much for $290. I had birthday cake ice cream. I got some shampoo.
Like 3 items or something.
I got some shampoo, razors, a couple other things.
And back when we first got married, we had a whole grocery cart
for $50. But I used coupons.
Well, yeah, but
I did sales. I was a coupon clipper, let me tell you. I remember our Thanksgiving dinner. I had all kinds of coupons and store coupons. Our Thanksgiving dinner, the first year together, was with kids, $35. And there were people clapping in line because I had so many coupons, but still, $35. I remember that.
You don't see coupons too much anymore.
There are still coupons. I just don't clip them.
Well, people don't get newspapers anymore, so I don't really get them from.
We get coupons kind of stuck in our. I don't know. I'm not sure, but no, coupons are still a thing. I think it's great if you can collect coupons and actually have time to do it. But it was definitely a lot of work. Wolf says, I also had to deal with people burning the flag at the friend's funeral service.
terrible.
Yeah, that is terrible. And taking what little faith in humanity I have left, that is absolutely just horrendous. That is horrendous.
They should take all those people and put them on a boat and ship them.
Okay,
wherever they
okay.
want to go.
Blah. Well, I think there's more than that many people who definitely care for our service members and appreciate our service members, that's for sure. I know that I care about our service members. Half my family is in the service. I'm going to put the coat back on because I'm really getting bit up. Oh my goodness.
Well, a lot of the people that do that kind of thing, they get some bad karma happens to them, and they end up
I agree. Yeah.
torching themselves.
Well, I do believe in karma for sure. Yes, Andy says, does anyone have any video projects in the making? Well, Andy, I can answer that for myself. I have several video projects. And for me, I think what I need to do is write down what clips I have and be able to put something together, because I have so much that I videotaped this summer, but I don't do anything with it. And I have to like get something out of it, you know, put something together and make it a video, because I've definitely got some cool places that we visited, you know, like over in Ludington this summer. I even we went to Puerto Rico too, and I videotaped all kinds of stuff in Puerto Rico, and I didn't even make a video. I didn't make a video.
Well, you got that one video where those people are driving down the street with
I think that's all I did.
these ATVs.
I guess for me too, when we go on vacation, I am so busy that I literally like drop dead by the end of the day.
And then we ended up in a parade unintentionally.
We did. We ended up in Puerto Rico in the middle of a parade with a Kia. With no other cars. That was
Americano.
Yeah. The police were pointing, go that way, get out of here. Wolf says, every day I lose my religion because of the stupidity running around and nobody has the guts to stop them. Yeah, I think, you know, I think a lot of people just keep to themselves these days, you know, when they're out and about and out in public. A lot of times people just kind of keep to themselves, I think. Andy says, I have one. I'm working on another. I'll record tomorrow. Yes, we got stuck in a parade. So what is your other one? I know what you're going to work on tomorrow, but what have you started? Is it a secret or are you going to share? I know tomorrow you're going to be installing some stuff for your dad. We looked very out of place in that Kia on that parade because
everybody's riding horses.
Everyone had horses. Horses are very big down there, and they really take pride in their horses, you know, and it's great.
Like dancing horses.
Yeah, it was cool. Those horses dance.
We were wondering why all these pickups had horses in the back of them.
Literally, and they're pickup trucks. I don't know how they got those horses up in the pickup truck.
They have a ramp.
But still, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Oh, you have a guest appearance of the furry kind. Oh boy. You're having a kitty cat video you're working on? Is that what you're doing?
I think it's a raccoon, right?
Oh. Yes. That could be. He's had some bird feeder problems going on.
But it wasn't.
I mean, literally out there, it could be just about anything, I would think. It could be any kind of animal
Could be
way
a
up
black
there.
bear. I mean, they've seen them up there.
Actually, yeah, they just on their. I follow their community page because I go up there a lot, and they had black bear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people are posting pictures like it's on this street, it's on that street. And I thought that's cool.
When we lived in Colorado, we had that, the outlet mall there in Castle Rock. They had a moose running wild in the parking lot.
And it really wasn't running wild. It was just
came
walking around. like seeing what everybody's
Right.
up to.
And
Nobody really pays
cops are like, stay
attention
away from
to.
that.
Yeah,
They're
everybody's
trying to
like,
herd it out back
yeah.
out into the...
Other people, yeah, were like, just stay away from it because they do have huge antlers too. But I mean, it was just kind of walking around like, what is everybody doing today? That was strange. Carmen says, I have a few I've recorded I need to edit. And then a 3-point series. I'm going to try to collaborate for fall. Nice. Nice. My pumpkins aren't doing very good in my garden.
I don't think anything's doing good in there.
Well, it is now. I pulled a ton of weeds. So now the tomatoes are doing pretty good. Jalapenos are awesome. I pulled a lot of jalapenos out of there.
Okay. Well, you need
I
tomatoes to make salsa.
I have a lot of tomatoes growing now. And I think if I just get the weeds out of there, they can continue to grow. But it is also...
It's almost September.
Yeah. And they might grow, yeah. I might get some stuff.
I think you were growing stuff into October last year.
Yeah. Hi, Robert. How are you today? How's your Friday night going? Robert's got a great channel. He's got a lot of adventures on his channel, too. You doing anything special this weekend, Robert? Ooh, thank you for storing the wood. Did you know there was another tree down on our trail again?
Where?
I dragged it off to the side, right where the other one was. Another tree down. Some of it is actually in the fire pit right now.
So now we'll be in a
treeless area.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be in a treeless area.
This stuff grows so fast.
Yeah, it does. Robert says, need to put rear brake pads on SUV today, or had to, and wiped out, or if, I'm not reading this right. I cannot see, I'm telling you. I'm wiped out, going to St. Paul this weekend. Nice.
Right down his motorcycle?
Did you do a video of your brake pads? I've watched you a lot doing brake pads.
Yeah, I gotta do the rears on the truck. So
Yep.
That's something I want to just go out and do. But...
By the way, I think I really need brakes of some sort. I don't know anything about brakes.
You only have 20,000 miles on that vehicle.
I've been saying this since I bought the vehicle.
It's because you don't drive it every day. So
That
they
could
rust
be.
up, and then when you start going...
I don't know. I don't know about
If
this.
you drive that thing every day, you wouldn't have any noises.
Yes, thank you, Andy, for dropping the link. Is St. Paul in Illinois? Is that where that's at?
It's in Minnesota.
Minnesota? Well, that'll be fun. I bet Andy goes by there a lot.
It's right by Minneapolis.
Nice. That sounds fun. Get out of the area for a while and enjoy yourself.
We had a layover in Minneapolis at one time.
Okay.
We went to Colorado. We had the worst seat on the airplane.
I did have the worst seat.
It was like the very last row, butt up to the bathroom. Ugh.
Yes. Well, it was very loud.
Yeah. It was a 727. The engines were right there.
Yep. I was like, yeah, it wasn't the greatest. Robert says no video. It ran too bad. It took way longer than it should have. Plus, person gave us completely wrong brake pads.
No.
Even for the wrong vehicle? No, Robert, no.
You gotta double check those.
Oh, no. No. Do you know how annoying that would be? Yes, Andy says Minnesota. That's where I go all the time, yes. Oh, you're going to the Snake Discovery Zoo. Well, that sounds fun. Does Randall like snakes too? Or does she just like the lizards?
snakes eat the lizards?
I don't know if snakes eat lizards. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Yes, there's a lot of wildlife action in the background. I can hear the sounds of summer. Yes. I could probably sleep to this sound. It is nice to listen to this at night. Oh, snakes eat lizards and frogs. Yeah, I guess they probably would, right? Actually, I don't stay very long if I see a snake. I don't mind snakes as long as they don't scare me. We have a lot of snakes right here.
One time I went to turn the sprinklers. There was a big snake in there.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we'll be out just wait. Yep. Yeah, they like that sprinkler system in the ground. Random says yes.
And then the rubber thing on the bottom of your garage door opener.
Yep.
I replaced that.
Yeah.
So I took the old one off, and there was a snake had gotten in there and died.
No.
A snake skeleton.
Really?
Inside the old one, yeah.
Well, that kind of makes sense because I remember the snakes. I've seen them all the time in the fall. They would warm themselves against the garage door.
So they went inside the rubber.
Oh no!
And he probably got crushed.
Okay. Oh, thanks for the little story there. That's great. Oh, how about if it was really old? It was probably 100-year-old snake and just
the house ain't that old.
Peacefully died. You don't know. Oh. Brandon says she doesn't like snakes yet. She bought a milk snake the other day and wants to breed them.
Oh, God.
What is a milk snake? Is it white or like milk?
Black. Aren't they black?
I don't know what a milk snake is. What color is a milk snake? I'm going to guess it's white, like milk. Or not. Does that have anything to do with that?
I think they got big fangs when they like dripping.
Oh,
like milk.
Gross. Oh, Robert. Robert said some snakes do. Most snakes eat rodents. Some eat birds. Well, that's good to have a snake around then, right? Snakes eat rodents? That's good. Ours is red, white, and black. Oh, that's probably interesting looking, right? Red, white, and black. That's neat. I like to watch them outside as long as they don't scare me.
Well, you go to Florida, they got the what do you call those things? Anacondas.
Anaconda. No.
People
can't
let
do
them
that.
go, and now they're like 50 feet long and 3 feet around.
Nope, not for me. I'll stay in Michigan where everything dies. Thank you. Although I would like to live somewhere a little warmer. This place is really
pretty warm
cold.
right now.
This place is too cold in the winter.
It's freaking hot right now.
And I hate the winters here. Or have two homes where you could just escape this place in the winter and go to your warm home.
Yeah.
I would
nothing
like
like
that.
driving down through a blizzard.
No, I'm not a fan.
And you can't see in front of you.
I usually
and you're going
don't.
70 miles down the highway.
My car literally stays in the garage and doesn't come out on those days. I don't even drive. Andy's semi does pretty good in the snow because it's so heavy, which I think is cool.
Yeah, we got to pull him out of his driveway that one time, though.
Yes, we did. We did, yeah. Andy says, I've only seen a couple snakes in my house. Yeah, Andy, I've never seen a snake over there.
Well, he's in more of a sandy pine area.
This is true.
Where we live in a swamp, basically.
Well, and I've walked those trails too. I've never once seen a snake, I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen one. Anaconda is the largest bodied snake in the world. Ew!
They can swallow a whole person.
No!
Yeah.
Where you live is the world's largest rodent.
You gotta eat something.
Oh my goodness.
Just don't let your dog or cat out.
Reticulated python is the longest snake. 22 feet long? No. If I seen that one, I think I would faint and die.
Yeah, then he'd eat you.
Yeah, probably, but at least I'd already be
He'd swallow
dead.
you whole.
No. And some deer. Oh my word, no. I don't think I could live down where that kind of stuff lives. That would be scary. Does that stuff ever come out of like when like if you have a place where you're fishing or something? Do those big snakes come up out of the water?
They're probably in the tree that drop on top of you.
Well, what about when we were hiking in Florida?
There could have been one out
Oh no. I literally didn't see a thing out there.
there. You saw those armadillos or whatever?
Those were so cute. I chased one. It was so cute. I really wanted to catch it. It was so cute. Oh my word. That was the cutest thing I've ever seen. The armadillo. Oh my word.
In Puerto Rico, I see iguanas.
Yeah, I do like lizards.
Those things are big.
Those were bigger than I ever thought. Holy
Big
cow.
as a cat.
Yeah, they are huge. It's funny because I was going to say you could almost go down there and just take some home, but you can't because they literally search you before you get on the plane.
Yeah, you have to.
They search all your luggage for any kind of animal or plant.
USDA or whatever.
Yeah, you got to go.
Luggage
You got to
before
go
the
through
other people look at
inspection.
your luggage.
Yep. No, I don't know what they call a dead armadillo because I only like them alive because they're so freaking cute. They are so cute. Did you see their little faces? Oh, I really want to pick one up and kiss it, but I couldn't get it. It ran away.
I don't think you want to touch them.
No, I do want to touch it. I really wanted to hug it really bad.
You probably want to hug a rabid raccoon too.
Possum on the half shell. They do look really possumy though, I guess. And I like possums too, but yeah. Tommy has a friend possum that comes up every night by the window. He waits for that possum.
That thing doesn't play possum.
He does not.
No.
Did you see Andy on the security camera the other day? He jumped really high. He turned around and jumped really high. And I'm like, what were you doing in the security camera? And he goes, I turned around, the possum was just looking at me. I'm like, oh, that's Tommy's friend. Tommy's best friend.
They do look kind of scary when they show their teeth.
Well, I had one do that to me once because I tried to be friends with it. I didn't want to be friends. And it chased me.
Yeah.
I ran screaming.
It's probably rabid.
I don't know. Whoa.
Thunder.
I actually have my laundry hanging on the deck right now. I'm going to have to get my laundry.
It's a little humid to be hanging laundry out.
Well, I was trying to be good.
There's like no air movement.
Andy's asking, have you ever been to J Prehistoric Pets, Robert? Oh, that sounds neat. What is that? Karma says, my biology teacher had an iguana and boa constrictor. During nice weather, he would sometimes take them outside to the lawn. Wow, at school and play with them. He let the boa crawl across the line to us. Oh, really?
Something like that happened to Elsa. Somebody brought a pet rat in and it bit her.
Yes. Well, you know what I was mad about? That I finally go out and get out of the house when the kids were little. Finally get out of the house to go see some friends for lunch. And what do you know? I get a phone call from the school. My kid's been bit by a rabbit. And I'm like...
Was it a rabbit or a rat?
Which one was it?
I think it was a rat.
It was a rat?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm busy having lunch. I really don't care. Just put a Band-Aid on it. Okay, I think they were like relieved that I wasn't mad. I'm like, I don't really care. That's the least of my worries.
She was asking for it, I'm sure.
I'm sure she was. I'm sure she was.
It's like that time we got our pictures, the kids' pictures taken, and they had the bunny day or something. That poor bunny must have been comatose.
It had to have been drugs. There's no way.
She's trying to like, pet it all up, and they're like, don't touch it, don't touch it.
Okay, I have to stick up for the kids there because they weren't doing anything weird. They were just petting the bunny. But they were mad that my kids were petting the bunny. But of course they're kids and they're going to pet the bunny. I wanted to pet the bunny. Robert says, Jody, I sent you a video of the milk snake. Oh, that's cool. Sent you a link where you can pet. Oh, you can pet an armadillo, a porcupine, and a bear cat. What's a bear cat? Oh, I'm interested in this now. Oh, I really want to pet the armadillo. Oh, I would love that. That's awesome, Robert. Thanks. No, you didn't, Karma. No. All my spidey senses are going off right now. Ew. Karma says it was fun. We laid down next to each other and the boa crawled over us? No. They would never let that happen these days. Oh my goodness. No way. I would have screamed and ran. Oh, Karma, that is a good story. Yeah, no thanks, Karma. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine saying, sweetheart, what did you do today at school? We laid in a row and a snake crawled over us. What? Oh my goodness. Karma. That is so funny. And you guys liked it. That's the even funnier part. Oh no, be careful because the armadillo likes to show his manliness. Yeah, sometimes animals are like that. Oh, he was an awesome snake. Oh, that's good. Okay, honey, how far are we from Utica?
Nunica?
Unica?
Nunica.
Nunica.
That's right by Spring Lake exit off of 96. So I'd say we're probably 45 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
Half hour to 45 minutes.
I'm not actually sure what it is, so we can't be too close to it.
It's right where you turn up toward Muskego. It's right there.
Okay. So probably 45 minutes then.
Yeah.
About 45.
So it's right by the Spring Lake exit to go to Spring Lake. It's right before that.
Okay. Karma says, I liked him better than the iguanas. I think iguanas are super cute. I really like iguanas. That's funny though. That's a good story. That's good to share with family and friends, that's for sure. Robert says, Karma, we own 12 snakes. Utica is near Detroit, John, so that's not even the same spot.
There's a Utica, Michigan. There's a Utica, Michigan.
Not an N, a U.
Oh, Unica.
U.
I don't know where that is. I thought it said Unica.
No. It's with a U-T-I-C-A. Okay. Near Detroit.
That's by Detroit.
So where would that be?
No idea.
I don't know, Robert. That's a good question.
I got a lot of people I went to college that were from the Detroit area, but I never heard of that.
Let's look it up. I got John's phone in my hand. Utica. I've never even heard of that one.
It's probably south of Detroit, by Monroe, maybe.
I don't know. Oh, it is a thing. Oh, there's a reptarian over there. That was the #1 thing that popped up. Macomb County. Okay, so that's kind of where we went to the Amish auctions. Let's see, where's this at? Give me a map. Ooh, mosquitoes.
Lightning now.
Oh, Andy says it's 3 hours. Oh, they got a cool walking path of the bridge. That's neat. I like the hiking over there. That's cool. 3 hours. Oh, the Reptarium. Yeah, you'd probably really like that place. Have you ever been to the Reptarium before? Karma says, it was a cool iguana, but I like the snake better. Well, it probably was really cool to play with a snake as a kid, right? Because most parents wouldn't allow that. That was really neat. Of course, kids tease me about my name in the 80s, especially the lizards. Oh, really? Aw. I think it's a cool name. Oh, it's almost 8 hours. Yes. Yeah, that's quite the ride. A lot of zoos have like reptile areas too that are really neat.
I mean, John Ball Park Zoo in Grand Rapids has some reptiles.
Yeah, they got a couple. They got a neat display.
I don't know if that Binder Park Zoo in Battle Creek had it.
I'm not sure.
They had zebras there.
Oh yeah, Binder Park Zoo. Yeah, we used to take the kids there. That was fun. That was a really big zoo. That's a cool zoo.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. We haven't been to that place in a long time.
Kids are older.
We used to have a membership there.
Yeah, it was cheaper to get the family membership.
Yeah. Oh, no way. I'm definitely older. Trust me. I'm almost 50. Karma says, you must be too young to remember Boy George. Oh, no, I'm not. And Culture Club. Culture Club was awesome. No, I love Boy George. I used to tell my mom I was going to marry Boy George. I'd play his records over and over and sing and dance. Yeah, right? I had that record. I wanted to marry Boy George when I was little.
I thought I was gonna.
I wanted to marry Boy George and the Karate Kid. Ralph Macchio? Yeah, what is his name? Manchio? Karate Kid. I was in love with the Karate Kid. I used to just watch the Karate Kid. I was so in love with the Karate Kid. Wow, Roberts, you own 111 crested geckos now. Wow. Do you like go to, when you have those events that are by you, do you sell them at events and stuff? Then you know why I got teased for my name. I'm trying to think of why.
What's his name?
Karma. I don't know, I have to think about that one. I think your name is really cool.
You followed somebody.
Ralph Macchio, yes. Oh, Robert says they haven't sold any yet, but soon. Oh, Karma Chameleon. Okay. I didn't know it was actually Karma Chameleon. I just say Karma Chameleon. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. No, I think that's cool. Bingo, Robert. Boy George was cool, though. I remember I used to listen to Michael Jackson, and then I got the Thriller record. Now, this is back in the day where my parents didn't really let me watch TV. I could watch Little House on the Prairie and Dukes of Hazzard with my dad. And that was it, pretty much. But I remember, yeah, so I listened to that Thriller, and I got so scared of that Thriller record. You know what, everybody, it's starting to pour. You think it's going to continue to rain?
I don't know, check the radar.
Karma says that song was my nemesis, LOL. Kids can be cruel in school, though, right? I'm going to check this radar a minute, see what's going on. Let us see what's happening here. I think all my laundry is going to be wet. Oh, yeah, there is a big storm coming this way. Look at this. That's what's coming. So, well, I guess I should say goodbye. I thank you so much, everybody, for coming on, and I hope all of you have a really nice weekend. I'm starting to really get poured on. What did Robert do? Name our next chameleon Karma. Yeah, there you go. That's cute. Thriller was the first LP I ever bought. Nice. No, don't, Robert. That's funny. You should. You should name one after Karma. That's the storm that hit us. Yeah, it's really... All right, everybody, I'm going to run. Thank you so much for coming. I got to go get my laundry off the deck.